welcome to another healing conversation. I'm here with Amit Goswami, who is a world-renowned quantum physicist, and we're here at the S.T.A.R Clinic in Santa Fe, New Mexico. You spoke today about when we're in the flow of life, it should be easy, when we're in the quantum field. Can you tell us how we can manifest in the quantum field? How simple is it?
Well, it's at once very simple and not so simple. The most important thing is to remove the knot in the belief system. If the belief system is ambiguous, if you really have beliefs like everything is made of matter and therefore consciousness is dubious, scientific materialists are making a very good point, then the confusion is difficult to handle. But if, on the other hand, you look at the new theories, new paradigm research that is being done, look at the evidence, and get convinced that, yes, this agrees with my own intuitions, my own experience of consciousness, so this is the one that I should rely on, and reframe my belief system. That's a very, very good beginning. And then the path of experience, it's a question of creativity. You will find out. We have some hints. The new paradigm is giving some very good hints how to be creative, how to make changes. And as we do them, we join that flow of conscious living. Then the life sort of takes care of you. You shouldn't worry too much.
We know what worry can do. That can change our world into that negative belief system. So it's really the belief system that we change, and also the power of meditation. Tell us why that is so effective.
Yes, very important here is to recognize that in modern life we have become very busy. We do all the time, thinking that material level accomplishments, our pleasures, our standard of living, those are the things that are more important. But the new paradigm is making it very clear that our being and our values that come with being, the values that we creatively can discover and live, those values like love, beauty, justice, truth, goodness, just to name the 5 major ones, they are really the basis of our being happy. If we don't investigate them, we suffer pangs of conscience. And conscience exists for everybody. It is very difficult to negate it, even if you become an atheist, even if you become strongly supportive of scientific materialism. So why don't we try to integrate them? And when we do, then we find that these ideas will grow from within ourselves of how to find the importance of meditation, how to find the slowing down that is necessary in the do, busy life. I call it do to make a pun on Frank Sinatra's jingle, but it is actually quite serious. And at once, you should see that it comes naturally. As we give up some of the busy doing, you find that the busy doing was really not necessary. It was really producing obstruction, because there's a limit of how much doing we can do and maintain the focusing that we need to maintain. Unfocused doing is meaningless. As soon as that becomes clear, we make more and more room in our life for meditation, for being, and as we bring in do, strange things begin to happen. Our intuitions that come to us regularly anyway become stronger and stronger. They become creative insights. And on this basis of the insight, it is that we reframe our whole living. Now, not only we have a healthy belief system, but our living is supplementing it. And this is the best situation to be. And as that happens, it really becomes already quite easy. And as you go on with this life, it becomes easier and easier.
I want to ask one last question. When we've got this world of 2012 here, and we've got people who've lost their jobs, what you're saying is not to take it too far into the meditation or the spiritual, but to blend it. So when we have this time of losing jobs or losing work, it's really that going within that's going to allow us to blossom and connect more with what we so desire.
It's even more than that. Not only by allowing the new and allowing the healing and allowing the creativity, we can blend into more of the wholeness, but we can start using one more thing. It is us who have joined in the materialist paradigm to create this obstruction of pursuit of meaning, happiness in our life. And it is us again who can change it. Who created this economics that we today live? This economics was aberrations created by scientific materialism, which had a time, and for a time we needed to do that to raise overall standard of living of the planet, which of course we have not finished yet, and that part will be finished in its own time. But some of us who lived in the advanced economies, time has come to shift the economic emphasis not so much on excesses of material standards, which we really have already accomplished much too much. It's now ruining the resources of the planet. It has come to the extent that if you want to hoard it further, the rest of the world just will not be able to catch up ever. So it is time for us to recognize it and learn to how to appreciate the real values of life, namely meaning and values. And as we turn to do that, we can make a society, an economic way of living that will give us the right livelihood for sustaining the flow of experience that you have with the kind of living that I was suggesting, the kind of creative living. So the livelihood has to change using what I call spiritual economics. We have to make happiness, love, this kind of thing as the commodities of the new economics. Now this is a very new concept. I recognize that it may produce immediate jarring because, you know, how can we make happiness a commodity of economics? You know, the adage, of course, is that money cannot buy happiness. Well, I tell you a story, and I'll end there. The story is, my wife and I were walking by the Ganges in a place called Rishikesh in India, and a door opens and a person says, "Hey, you want to hear Laughing Baba? He's giving a discourse." So we became curious and we went. The Baba is giving a discourse, but it's in Hindi, which is not my mother tongue, which is Bengali. So I couldn't understand anything, so I was getting bored. So I started looking around. All of a sudden, I noticed that everybody has a smile, and this is not ordinary smile. It's a ear to ear. The eyes are smiling, the face is smiling, and I look at myself, I find that I am also smiling. Where did the smile come from? Then it occurred to me, oh, this is why the Baba is called a laughing Baba. In his presence, people become happy. Now, let me suggest that suppose we have, you know, Steve Jobs-like very intelligent and creative entrepreneur who notices this thing, gets in his mind that yes, I can grow such people with spiritual practices and doobie-doobie-doo and all this to live this way so that happiness just flows from these people. And he brings one of these people and sets him up in Santa Fe in an office in downtown. And on the office there's a sign that happiness for 1 hour, fee is $100 an hour. Who wouldn't mind sitting? I wouldn't, you know, from my experience, sitting in the proximity of this person and just enjoy the happiness of 1 hour. So, you know, these adages, it's time for them to go. We can make the idea that happiness and love and all these other archetypes can be commodities for our economics. This will make economics spiritual. This will also create the opportunity of our life to get into the subtle in a very major way. And we need that.
Thank you, and that's the word on spiritual economics by Amit Goswami. Thank you. Thank you for being here.